job, Coach. Like when we play, get in there. Good luck, man. Good luck.
Well, how sweet it is. It's calm here on Saturday night in Des Moines, but I'm sure it's still buzzing in Arkansas because the Hogs just put madness in March Madness as the 8-seed Razorbacks knock off the 1-seed defending national champion Kansas Jayhawks 72-71 in a rallying comeback effort. This team has been through so much adversity this season, from the valleys of losing streaks to the mountains of winning streaks, but losing players throughout the year. So whenever the rubber met the road, playing 1-seed Kansas, a moment of truth for a team where we never knew what we'd get night in and night out. They persevered, came back to win, and the emotions poured out after this one. Eric Musselman with his shirt off, players hugging, and it all carried into the locker room.
Let's go, one. Come on, baby. Oh, let's go. Good shit.
It's sweet, ain't it? It's sweet, ain't it? A lot of people don't get a chance to play number 1 seed. We played them, we brought the confidence. Our team, we fought for each other. We fought for Musselman, we fought for Arkansas, we fought for the fans coming out, and it feels great to get that dub. And I'm happy to share with my friends, my teammates, and my family, and my brothers, man. It felt great. I'm just happy I can help the team any way to win, to get to Vegas, man. It's a dream. A lot of people don't get this stage. I'm just so happy I'm able to experience it with them and with y'all able to see it, and it's documented forever.
We had a lot of ups and downs this year, and as a freshman in my first tournament, it's crazy beating a team as good as they are. And you know, my brothers fought really hard all game, and I mean, I just love it. It's a great feeling, especially for a freshman. It's my first time here.
Man, we got dudes in here yelling, crying just because of what we've been through this year. I mean, because we came in here, you know, came in this season trying to win a national championship in it. When we have guys that, you know, got injured and just stuff happens, you know, it kind of gets dark a little bit. But, you know, I think everybody in here is seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think we'll be fine going into Vegas. So I just can't wait. We got 4 more. Our goal is still the same from the beginning of the season, and we got another chance, another opportunity to do some great things.
It says a lot, man. Since the beginning of the season, you know, we've been down, we've been up, there's been a whole bunch of stuff going on. We've had injuries, we've had coaches that are hurt. It's so much is just combined to just make us just as tough as we are to come and fight for 40 minutes against the number 1 seed. That just says so much about the character of each person who's playing and each person on the bench. It says so much. We're a real family. We've grinded, we're fighting together, and we're gonna remember this forever, for sure.
You never knew what you would expect with Arkansas, but we saw a confidence boost after their Illinois win in the round of 64. So the Razorbacks went into the season with such high expectations, maybe even national championship expectations, because of 5-star freshmen coming in with the program's highest rated recruiting class. But what's so ironic about this win and the Illinois win, that it would take veteran leadership from Devo Davis and Ricky Council. Devo leading the team with 25 tonight, with Ricky scoring 21 for the Hogs to leapfrog above Kansas and come away with one of the biggest wins in program history as the Hogs are headed to the Sweet 16 for the 3rd straight year.
I mean, they're tough. You know, they've been through adversity their whole basketball career. So, you know, in the heat of the moment, you know, we can always trust them to be cool, calm, and collected and just get us points. Devo Davis, I mean, he's crazy player. We trust in him a lot. He's been here. You know, as a freshman, he made big plays like this in March, so we trust him a lot. So him and Ricky Council really did a good job getting us back in the game. And then along with Kamani getting offensive rebounds, he had 5 or 6. So, like, that's really huge from our veteran players.
It says so much. As everybody saw, you know, when it came down to the stretch, Devo, Ricky, these guys, you know, they carried us. They used their experience to, you know, take the team to the next step, which is winning the game. They kept everybody level-headed, even when Devo was off the court and he fouled out. He was on the bench. He was off the bench just yelling at everybody, constructing, telling everybody where to go. And it was, you know, it's amazing to have somebody, you know, who's done that, who's been here before and who's done it many times, that can instruct you and help you so that you can get there too. And that's what he did for this team. And so did Ricky Council, so did Kamani Johnson, so did Cade, and so did Lawson, and so did Coach Musselman, and everybody else on the bench.
me and Devo are kind of the leaders, so I just feel comfortable. Whenever me and him or one of us is out on the floor, we know that we can control the huddles and kind of control the floor. He's more of a floor general, but I know that the younger guys in the group don't listen to me. So with him being out, he's still in the game. You know what I mean? He's still talking from the bench, yelling from the bench, going crazy. So, I mean, it feels good to know that that can happen and we can still come out on top.
Really, we can play with anybody. Like I've been saying all week in my interviews, I think we play hard and play together. We're not a perfect team. We're a beatable team like everybody else, but I think we give ourselves a chance to beat anybody in the country whenever we play hard and together. And tonight, we still have some stuff we could have fixed by tonight. We still put out a win, so that just shows you how much room we have to keep getting better.
So many tears of joy as the Hogs bust brackets nationwide and now are on their way to Vegas for the Sweet 16. Ricky Council said earlier this season that if the Hogs played a game in Africa, fans would still show up for it. Iowa, that was quite the drive or a flight for these fans, and hundreds of them made it. And the ones that did just had a memory that they'll never forget. And that also goes for these players.
You know, we were down 8. We knew we had to fight. We knew they weren't going to just give it to us. We knew that, you know, we came so far. We were the underdogs. You know, coaches in our ear talking about how, you know, last year's team, they beat Gonzaga. And he knows to this day it still gives him chills because that feeling right there of being the #1 seed in the tournament when you were the underdog, it's amazing. So he kept reminding us about that, and now we got one of our own, and it feels fantastic.
You know, Sweet 16 is good, but, you know, we felt we can beat anybody. So, I mean, this is a good feeling, but, you know, we're not just going to get to the Sweet 16. We're going to win 2 games.
We're a young team, but at the end of the day, we're a team. You know what I mean? No matter young, vet, whatever it is the case, we're going to need all these guys in this locker room to win. And today you've seen that. It was a group effort. You know what I mean? But I think it helps that, you know, me and Bo and Ricky all had some experience in it. So it kind of helps us, like, in those big moments when it's a little antsy and stuff, like we can stay calm and make big plays like that. But, I mean, I just can't say enough about the young guys. I'm just so proud of them. I know what they've been through this year, and you know, like, man, I just feel like a proud big brother right now. Like, I just want to hug all these guys and show them, you know, well, they can't have a good time in Vegas, but we're going to be focused. And we got 4 more, and then I promised them, I told them I'm going to take them out somewhere.
Well, after the last game in Des Moines tonight, when Texas beat Penn State, Wells Fargo Arena started playing the song Closing Time, the one that goes, you don't need to go home, but you can't stay here. And those Arkansas Razorbacks ain't going home. They're headed to Vegas for the Sweet 16 for the 3rd straight season, making program history in doing so. That'll do it for my coverage here in Des Moines of March Madness. Madison, we'll send it back to you.